Top of the 7th inning as Molly Hansen looks to close it out. We'll flip the scorecard over, and it'll be the 6, 7, and 8 batters. Caitlin Johnson, Lexi Allen, and Brianna McClendon coming up for Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern trying to win the conference this weekend. They just need one win for sole possession of the Southern Conference title in softball regular season play for the 2014 season. Samford trying to work their way up the standings, just a game out of third. First pitch, a fastball for a strike. Caitlin Johnson today 0 for 2, a fly out to left field, and a fielder's choice to third on a bunt. No errors for either team. For the most part, cleanly played defensive game. Low and outside in the drop ball, so 1-1 count. Furman will look for the doubleheader sweep here in a moment against Appalachian State. As Appalachian State has taken a 1-0 lead, as here's a ground ball to Adams, she'll back up on the bounce and now throws to first. 1 out for Lexi Allen, who is 0 for 2 today. Rebecca Leonard went 5 innings today, allowed just 1 hit, walked 6 and struck out a batter, but most importantly kept Georgia Southern off the scoreboard. And for Rebecca Leonard, she is eligible for the win. Lexi Allen, the left-handed batter, she'll swing and foul tip the fastball into the glove of Hannah Taylor. Chattanooga and Western Carolina get underway with their doubleheader in less than 90 minutes. The 0-1 line down the right field line, and that is a fair ball. Weiss goes into the corner to retrieve it, as it'll be a double for Lexi Allen. Seen both hits from right-handed batters go the opposite way today. So 1-out double is now an interesting situation for Georgia Southern. They have the tying run at second base for the number 8 batter in the lineup, Brianna McClendon, who has walked twice against Rebecca Leonard. A 1-out situation, so no bunt likely unless it's for a base hit. 1-0 Samford leading top of the 7th. Pitch is a fastball and a strike. You would think on paper, at least at this point, that Samford really not in a lot of trouble right now as it will be. Mandy Burford coming out, and looks as if we will have a defensive substitution, more so a defensive swap coming up. So going into left field, it will be Megan Dowdy. And into center field, Erica Dykes. So play a little switcheroo in the outfield. With 1 out, we'll get back to play here shortly. Samford softball trying to move up the standings right before the conference tournament. 1 game behind Chattanooga. Win today and they'll only be a half game behind and still 1 in the loss column against Chattanooga. Only run today off of a Caroline Wilder 2-out homer in the 5th inning. Here comes the 0-1. It's swung and popped right back my way and out of play. 0-2 on Brianna McClendon. Now you have some options at your disposal. If you're Molly Hansen, go to the rise ball here. Maybe try and handcuff McClendon on the hands on the inside corner. Go to the outside corner, or maybe go to the drop ball here. Your choice right here is what you'd like for Hansen to do. Hansen with her 0-2, as she'll go outside with the fastball and misses about 4 inches outside. Just 2 hits for Georgia Southern, a single and a double. Georgia Southern has left 4 on base. Here comes the 1-2. A swinging ground ball to Adams, a slow grounder. Shilfield makes the strong throw, and that is not in time. Throws a little off toward Madison Dickey as it was in the dirt, and they will immediately say it's an infield hit. Remaining at second base, though, is Lexi Allen, as 2 runners are on for Savannah Kuhn, the pinch hitter. That came in pinch hit and walked her last time up and is now the designated player. So Nicole Benton went 0 for 1 today. On deck will be Taylor Rogers. Pitch, a strike with the fastball. Samford has already set the single season win mark this year a couple weeks ago, as they have 34 wins. Now looking for their 35th. Trying to go to 10 wins in conference play. A little pop fly and foul out of play. It's got to finish this at bat off if you are Molly Hansen. One to nothing, Samford with the lead. We've seen a 1-0 win against Appalachian State earlier this season here at home, and also against Chattanooga. And they've had a road win. And so we'll look that one up right off the top of my head, and it was at Coastal Carolina on March the 2nd, a 1-0 win to conclude that weekend series. 1-2 now on Savannah Kuhn. She'll swing and pops it over my head, foul and out of play. Appalachian State now with a 2-0 lead at Furman. Game 2 of the doubleheaders. They're in the top of the 5th inning, and Appalachian State working on a no-hitter. Hansen with the 1-2. Swings and fouls it off. So you look at Appalachian State, and Law's working on a perfect game as she's gone 4 perfect innings so far for the Appalachian State Mountaineers. One and 2 the count. Here comes the pitch, and it's grounded right back to Hansen. She will make the safe play to first base. Thought she might have had a chance to go to second and try and start a double play. But Hansen not risking anything, making sure she gets the second out, as the runners will advance to second and third. Lexi Allen at third. Brianna McClendon at second base. 2 outs, as Taylor Rogers is at the plate, and a single with the ability of the runners to go on contact could possibly give Georgia Southern the lead. Rogers today, a walk, has reached on a fielder's choice, and it's grounded out to short. Callie Brister coming about halfway down the third base line, and almost the same for Madison Dickey at first. Rogers will take outside. We'll take a look at our final totals, as well as preview game number 2, and our quick post game of game 1. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to Brister. Shilfield makes the throw in time, as Samford gets the game 1 victory, 1-0. In front of a near capacity crowd at the Samford softball field in the 7th inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left in scoring position for Georgia Southern. So Rebecca Leonard gets the victory. The loss going to Sarah Purvis, and the save to Molly Hansen. A home run, the 3rd of the season, or check that, the 4th of the season for Caroline Wilder, provides the only run of the game for either team in a 1-0 win for Samford University. We'll take a timeout, and we will have our final totals for you for game 1 right after this timeout on the Samford Sports Network.